do that shit. All right. So let's go and jump right into this. The 28th was the anniversary for Waco. Those people that know what Waco was and what happened know the truth about Waco, know why that's important. I'm not going to get too far into that, but the reason I bring it up is because of this. Second Amendment is all that stands between you and 1,000 Wacos. Yeah, I I get it. I get the idea, but I'm here to tell you that I think that waiting for the government to come and kick in your door, you've already lost a battle. There's got to be a better solution than that. But I'm going to talk about more than just that because it's just another escalation in this culture war that's been taking place. And we've seen everything from threatening drone strikes, the crewman machine guns. Nancy Pelosi wanted to mow down Trump supporters with fully automatic machine guns. Regardless of your thoughts are on the Capitol riot, and know, those people were unarmed. Maybe a few people had guns, but the only shots that were fired were from a cop. So, yeah. But I also wanted to, the I know people are probably tired of hearing about this, but the riots are still ongoing. The violence is still ongoing. It's not going away. It's not going to go away. They're, you know, yeah, this is Portland and this is acceptable there. But if we don't do something about it, it's only going to escalate. I mean, look, you got this guy, he's actively working on boarding up the windows while they're breaking them. So, and even further than that, so you've got all this problem. You still got the riots, the violence, escalation, threats, and then you've got this. Again, Michael Burry, the guy who predicted a 2008 crash, here now he's predicting hyperinflation, like Germany 1920s, burn your money in the fireplace, hyperinflation. So I don't think that you know, we're in serious trouble. We got to start figuring out something because our leaders have basically abandoned us. Joe Biden, I'm just going to say it. Joe Biden a is a form of digital fascism. Okay, when you look up, I'm going to prove it. Okay, so fascism should be more appropriately be called corporatism because it is a merger of state and corporate power. That that is when you think about it, the merger between whatever you want to call it, the deep state and corporations, the Time magazine, a powerful cabal of political and corporate elites conspired to ensure the proper outcome of the election. In other words, to get Joe Biden elected. I fear we've already lost this battle, and maybe there's nothing we can do. But I would like for people to just be aware and try to prepare for what comes next. And I wanted to bring up this. I want to bring this up. The idea of American decline. From aggressive military buildups, the United States air power advantage over Russia and China is shrinking, with deficit spending $4.4 trillion in Iraq and Afghanistan wars, geopolitical overreach. The idea that, much like the Soviet Union, the Roman Empire, the British prior to World War One, all suffered a collapse by, and they're saying that because we're all over the globe. It's like this map here shows U.S. military bases all over the world. Culture and soft power. American culture has been in decline for some time. It became sports. Sports became political. And then even like Thanksgiving and Christmas, it became political to go see your family on Thanksgiving. And that leads to the next thing: political tension. Hyperpolarization is here. It's not going away. It's not going to go away. We're more divided now than we've ever been. You think about last year and the rise of armed groups in the streets became almost normal. To see armed groups that opposed each other in the streets, places like Louisville and in smaller instances in other places, but you saw a lot of that in Louisville. Our economy is done. I don't think it's coming back. Not an economist, but we completely stopped. We ground the economy to a halt. Mass printing of money, hyperinflation's coming. It's not good. Health, overall, Americans are not healthy. We haven't been for a long time. Suicide rates are up, drug overdoses, alcoholism. It's all up. Competition with China, China Joe. We've lost that battle. And then they make some other comparisons to Britain. So and how that we Osama bin Laden, his people don't never really think about this, but one of the things that Osama bin Laden wanted was to draw us into a massive war to break us financially. And in that aspect, I think that he's won. I think they're right. I think that was because we spent $4.4 trillion on that, and the U.S. dollar loses its role as world currency. But I think that we're in trouble. 79% of those surveys said that America is falling apart. You know, I don't know how else to say it. I don't know what else to do. I just want to try to warn people about what I think is coming, and we need to be prepared for it.